In today's FC to FM mashup challenge, we say goodbye to scouts, shortlists and the transfer budget and say hello to Ultimate Team rewards instead. In a bonkers Football Manager rebuild, each summer for 3 seasons will see us open a portion of player picks on FC25. And no matter what our squad needs, we're assigning the best players we pull each year. And across those 3 years, we've got 3 major challenges to complete. We've got to win the league, win a cup, and have one of our new signings win either the Golden Boot or Player of the Season. Kicking off the madness with newly promoted Sunderland, can we replace Joe Bellingham and survive the Prem with packs? Let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty, we are at Sunderland and I'm on the Premier League odds table, and you can see that Sunderland are 900 to 1 and predicted to come last. They've just lost Joe Bellingham to Dortmund, and apparently the only Premier League ready player they have is Enzo Lefebvre. According to our reports, he is a decent Premier Division player, and if I go to the squad, I've sorted this by their ability. Trey Hume, our right back, is the second best player in the team, and he's only a good Sky Bet Championship player. So anyone we get from rewards should hopefully be an improvement for this team. But how exactly are the rewards / transfers going to work? Season 1 sees us open these 2 of 5 85 plus player picks, which means we'll be getting 4 players in total in Season 1. Season 2 sees us move on to the league-specific team of this season player pick. So we'll be getting 3 players in total in Season number 2. Then in Season number 3, we open the 1 of 4 Ultimate Team of the Season Weekend League red pick. So we'll be getting 2 players in total in Season number 3. So come on, pick number 1.
Hello there.
Oh, what big old improvement immediately. Absolutely despise Arsenal, being a Tottenham fan, but that is a huge improvement. Looks like Gabriel might be the only player coming in from this pick, unless we get gonna be Son and Gabriel coming in as the first 2 new signings for Sunderland. Now, hilariously and unfortunately for me, our second 85 plus pick generated 5 ladies. Now, I love the ladies, but unfortunately we can't use them on Football Manager just yet. So what I had to do was bin off this pick, and I went and completed an SBC, which gave me another 85 plus player pick, and we got none other than the main man himself, Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno's a talented player, but talent's not enough. When I used to talk about Bruno, and I said, talent is not enough, Friday.
Unfortunately, he was sandwiched in between 2 more ladies, which means instead of the 4 transfers in Season number 1, we're sticking with just 3. But I mean, look at that. Bruno, Gabriel, and Sonny Boy himself. And I mean, just massive transfers for Season number 1. The rewards came through for us. I mean, look at the spine of our team now. Sonny up top, Bruno in the middle, Gabriel as a centre-back. And I mean, Bruno in particular is an absolute freak on Football Manager. Just absolutely cracked. Technicals are good, mentals are good, physicals are good where he needs them. I've locked us into a 4-3-3. I've got 2 playmakers in midfield. Not too sure how that's going to work with a team like Sunderland, but with Bruno as our Mazzala on attack, hopefully he should bag some goals. And Sonny is the main bagsman up top. 18 finishing, 17 composure. Physicals will drop though, as he is now 33 years old. With all of that out of the way, let's get this rebuild properly started. Season 1, take it away. Our first season back in the Premier League ended up being a wild ride filled with incredible highs and some catastrophic lows. From Bruno missing a penalty on his debut in an opening day loss to Chelsea.
I am flabbergasted.
To ex-Spurs men Sonny and Sirkin sending the Stadium of Light into pandemonium with a Tyneside derby win over Newcastle. This season had it all. And it was also a season defined by contrasting form home and away. For every hometown show-out, such as massive results against Chelsea, champions-elect Manchester City, and even a Bruno goal that saw Amorim sacked at United.
Absolutely useless.
Our Black Cats got spanked away from home far too many times to count. But we didn't just play home and away. as Sunderland's season was actually defined by an intense run deep into the FA Cup, eventually drawing rivals Newcastle in a Tyneside semi-final at Wembley. Harvey Barnes had scored a 91st minute equaliser, but Niall Huggins took matters into his own hands in extra time, sending us on our way to an FA Cup final against none other than Manchester City. But things started incredibly well, almost too well. Sonny was denied by the linesman early doors before making no mistake a few minutes later to give us the lead. Unfortunately, City have Haaland, and he got them back into it just 3 minutes later.
City are going long, and Haaland's through on goal! Haaland!
And early into the second half, the Norwegian cyborg had the chance to set City on their way to a win.
Bollocks!
But Anthony Patterson had other ideas. The game fizzled out after the miss, to be honest, with extra time looking likely.
I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again!
By hook or by crook, the Black Cats win their first FA Cup since 1973. All hail the FC25 rewards. But my God, we have won the FA Cup in our first season, which means we have completed one of the 3 challenges in season number 1. Personally, I actually thought it would take until the 3rd season to be able to complete any of them. And not only have we won the FA Cup, but it gets us into Europe. We actually finished 10th in the end, solid mid-table, as mid-table as you can get, but it does mean we are into the Europa League. Let's have a little look at our top goal scorer, which was Bruno himself, the Mazzala. 19 goals in the end. Sonny just one behind. He did play a few games less. But if I remember correctly, Sonny is actually our top scorer in the league with 14, which is nowhere near Erling Haaland, who scored 39 in the league. So that's going to take some work trying to crack that top scorers thing. But I mean, Erling Haaland, mate, you can score as many as you want in the league. Can't score a penalty in an FA Cup final though, can you? Okay, so we are back onto FC to get our Season 2 transfers in. Just a reminder, we will be opening the Team of the Season specific league picks for Season number 2. Premier League first, Bundesliga second, La Liga third. So come on, Harry Kane.
Gotcha, bitch!
I mean, it's a woman right off the bat. Not a great start. Come on, pick number 2.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
But if this is a woman, we are stuck with Amiri. So come on, Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
Nope.
And Amiri it is. We're going to do La Liga second. And Mbappe would send me out the window onto the roof, mate. Come on, Mbappe.
The American people are tired of women.
Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Inigo Martinez. Do you know what? That is actually not too bad. Oh, Julian Alvarez. Oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe getting swayed by the fact that I already own him, but Inigo Martinez, you're in.
What an idiot.
I just want Erling Haaland. Screw the wingers. Erling Haaland, guaranteed top goal scorer. Come on, we're getting it.
A little bit naughty, that.
Oh. I asked for a right back, and I've got a right back. At the moment, well, obviously at the moment he's the pick, but that is a huge upgrade. Weakens Liverpool as well on Football Manager. Onwards and upwards. Oh, and Robinson at left back. Still going to stick with Trent. We've got Sirkin, who actually had quite a good season for us with Sunderland. Oh, Milenkovic. We've just picked Inigo Martinez, so it's still going to be Trent.
I am in a pickle!
I love McAllister in real life. I think he is a phenomenal player. But I still think we've got to go with Trent out of this selection. Trent can technically play centre mid as well. So yeah, Trent is still it. Come on, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Move this man!
I'm going to go and get all of these into the team on Football Manager. And I'll be right back. Yeah, Sunderland fans, I have to apologise. Your boy has made a big old mistake. I don't know why, but I thought Julian Alvarez was pony on Football Manager. But of course, this old man had to go and pick the other old man, because we've got ourselves Inigo Martinez instead, and I did not realise that the man is 35 years old in game, and he's declined to the point that he's a Sky Bet Championship player.
You know what I mean? He just can't cope, can he? Like, you know, so there you go.
Now, I did have Trent down as our new right back, but seeing him in that deep line playmaker role and how good it makes our spine look, I just couldn't resist. So this is going to be the play for season 2. And to be honest, Trey Hume, he was our second best player at the start of the rebuild. He was only a Sky Bet Championship player in season number 1, and he's gone up to a decent Premier Division player after our good first season. So he should still be able to do a job at right back, and he's already got the green links with Roberts from season 1. Unfortunately, Amiri and Martinez are going to be nothing more than bench warmers. They do improve our depth, but they were kind of a waste of transfers, to be honest. With all of that out of the way, season 2, let's begin. Trent had an absolute stinker on his debut against the Reds, but he didn't care as we added more silverware to the cabinet with a 1-0 smash and grab in the Community Shield. But that was as good as it got in August, as we failed to win in the league for 4 games running. I needed to do something, and thinking old man Sonny could be better by doing less, I made him a poacher. And boy, did it work. He grabbed an equaliser at Wolves, poked home the winner against Brentford, and finished off Ipswich with precision. He led the scoring charts by a single goal to start November. We sat in 9th. Can we keep this momentum going?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Yep. Our 2-star signings from season 1 packed it in for a few weeks. Not great when you have to play the big boys, dropping points to all of them, including a pasting in the Tyneside derby.
You cannot be serious!
We recovered slightly once our key men returned, getting good results here and there, but the damage was done, as our Black Cats eventually purred their way to a 11th place finish.
You know, he is a specialist in failure.
But whilst you may be thinking it was a disaster class overall, our focus had actually been elsewhere in the second part of the season. Sonny had fired us past Villa in the League Cup semi-finals, but a late Kobbie Mainoo goal saw us lose a close final to United in February. Who needs Bruno, eh? We also reached the FA Cup semis, but tired legs gave Leeds the advantage in a 1-0 loss at Wembley. But those tired legs had come from an unreal run in the Europa League. Finishing second to the enemy in the league phase, Sonny worked absolute magic in the knockout rounds, sending Rangers packing first before a 120th minute winner saw us pass the mighty Atletico Madrid in the quarterfinals. All eyes then shifted to a European semi-final made in Tyneside.
It's squeaky bum time.
Where a moment of madness turned the entire tie on its head. The second leg saw Sonny and Bruno do the business to send the Stadium of Light into ecstasy as the Black Cats headed to a Europa League final. And fittingly, at the same venue my beloved Spurs ended 17 years of pain, we would be battling Porto. And with no real action to speak of for 40 minutes, we finally made a play just before half-time. But would it count?
Nope.
Patrick Roberts spanked the crossbar in the second half, but this drab final would end up in extra time, which then ended up in penalties. Come on, Patterson. Come on. You've got this, boy. You've got this. Oh, he does have it! Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, oh, Sunderland, I'm pretty sure for the first time in their history, they are European champions. My God, what a way to end the season. I know winning a European trophy wasn't part of our objectives, but we have made Sunderland European champions for the first time in their history. The Black Cats are going to the Champions League. We finished 11th in the league, but obviously winning the Europa League means we do get Champions League next season. And what a player Anthony Patterson is. Did Erling Haaland in the FA Cup season number 1, and he's done Porto in the Europa League final in season 2. He might be my favourite goalkeeper on Football Manager 24 now. What a man he is. Unfortunately, Sonny, after getting that injury, did drop off. So to the surprise of nobody, Erling Haaland did win the Golden Boot. So we still need to win the league and win either the Golden Boot or Player of the Season with a new signing. To be honest, after finishing 11th in the league, I don't think that's going to happen in Season 3 unless we pack some unbelievable players. Would ideally like a new inside forward on the left and just any fullbacks, because Patrick Roberts, whilst he is quite weak on Football Manager, in terms of his performances this season, he got 15 goals, 17 assists, double digits in both. Phenomenal season from him. But yeah, if we really want to push to even have a title challenge to be in that top 4, we need some mega players coming in ASAP. You may notice that there is an extra pick sitting there. We were only supposed to get 2 players in season number 3. But because we only got 3 instead of 4 players in season number 1, and we did just finish 11th in the league, and the challenges require us to win the league, and we've only got 1 season left, we need all the help we can get. We need wingers, we need fullbacks, and we might need a Kylian Mbappe. So come on, EA, bless Sunderland right now. And we've got a tricky pick. David De Gea has popped up, who I would usually go for, but Anthony Patterson has been so good. I can't replace him. I cannot replace the man that's won us an FA Cup and a Europa League. Evander is not good on Football Manager. Stein is decent on Football Manager. I think so anyway. Not too sure if he can be pushed out to the wings. But now we get 1 of 4 Ultimate Team in the seasons. Come on. Come on. I need a winger. Just give me a winger game.
He's done it!
Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Vinicius Jr. is joining Sunderland. Before I reveal them, I don't actually know what I want now. Vinny sent my head through a loop. Fullback. Any kind of fullback that is a male. Come on.
Hello there.
Do I push Trent to fullback? I think I might be pushing Trent to fullback with Barella coming in. Tanaka. Barella. All of a sudden, our starting 11 is going to look very tasty indeed. Unreal scenes in the north of England as Vinicius Jr. and Barella have arrived at Sunderland. We do also have Sem Stein. Unfortunately, bit of a waste of a pick. Doesn't look horrible, but according to our reports, he's only a good Sky Bet Championship player, so even more depth. But Vinny and Barella, they are the focus and the reason why we've been able to shift to a 4-2-3-1. Vinny in particular, I mean, he's a top 5 player on Football Manager. His mentals, surprisingly, look the best out of the 3. Maybe not as good as his physicals, to be fair. He is world class and he should be our main outlet on the left-hand side, and hopefully he will be our route to getting a Player of the Season award. But what has surprised me the most after these transfers is that Football Manager still thinks we are only the 11th best team in the league. We are 100-1 to win the league title, which tells me we probably aren't going to win the league in Season 3, even with Barella and Vinny J. Enough waffle. It's time to get our 3rd and final season underway. Come on, the Black Cats. The first half of our 3rd and final season saw our new look team find their footing and chemistry to mixed results. We were crowned the best team in Europe early on as we beat Liverpool in the UEFA Super Cup. We absolutely demolished Newcastle 5-0 in the Prem and had a Sonny hat-trick to thank for a win at Old Trafford. But our weaknesses at the back still saw us lose unnecessary points to Brighton and Brentford. We even conceded 2 injury time goals to draw at Spurs and were on the receiving end of an absolute hammering at home to Liverpool. It meant as we started January, we sat in a disappointing 9th place. Bruno was in double digits for the season, still 7 behind Haaland though, and Vinny hadn't been able to break the top 2's domination in the average ratings chart. I switched things up in response, moving Lafay out wide and had Trent move back into midfield. Also pushed Barella a little bit further forward. One last attempt at a respectable league finish. The result? A 5-0 battering over second place Chelsea, including this peach from Vinny J. A Trey Hume inspired performance saw us get a rare win away at Anfield. Sonny got us sweet, sweet revenge over Brentford. Trent curled in a corker to beat Tottenham, and Enzo Lefebvre helped us smash Pep City 3-0. The boys were trying their best to make this our most memorable season yet, but did they do enough? And unfortunately, the boys have only managed to get themselves up into 5th, which means we have not won the league, which means we have failed overall the 3 challenges. And if we look at the top scorers charts, yes, Bruno, Sonny and Vinny make up the top 4, which is great. But Erling Haaland is still in number 1 spot. He is just inevitable when it comes to Football Manager, and it's also at the top of the average rating. Now, before you switch off, you should know that this story of the Black Cats isn't actually over. There is a reason I haven't mentioned the cups throughout Season 3. Well, there's a big reason I haven't mentioned the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. The less said about them, the better. But when it comes to the Champions League, the Black Cats, Sunderland, have had a special journey, finishing joint top of the Champions League phase, including a special win over Bayern Munich. Our boys navigated knockout rounds over Borussia Dortmund, courtesy of another Sonny treble, Manchester United in an all-English quarter-final, and AC Milan thanks to ex-Inter legend Nicolo Barella. Meaning this bonkers rebuild is getting an even more bonkers finale in the Champions League final, as little old Sunderland go 1-on-1 with Real Madrid. We're coming up to 30 minutes in, and there's only been one shot, but Mbappe's just gotten injured. Oh, I'm feeling it. And so were our Black Cats, as early into the second half, our ex-Galactico did the unthinkable. Vinny J gets it, bang it. Oh, Vinny J against his old club. Oh, you cannot write this rebuild, mate. Come on, Sunderland. Clinical counter-attack indeed. We got 5 minutes. Oh, no. Oh, no, with 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes left to play. Hume, don't do it. Ballard, don't do it. Gabriel, just keep the ball. Keep the ball, keep the ball, keep the ball. Vinny, yes. Alessi, don't make me regret that sub. Get in. Vinny, don't. Alessi. Trent. Oh, no, Trent. Oh, Trent. Oh, they've hit the post. Oh, and then you... Oh, man. To be honest, I spent all of extra time calling Trent every curse word under the sun. And all it did was delay the inevitable yet again, as we would decide another European final with penalties. Bruno, don't do it to me, man. Don't do it to me. You've been our best player over the 3 seasons. He's going to bang this, isn't he? Oh, Patterson! Stein, that isn't Courtois in goal. It's just a dummy.
Fake!
Oh, you fucking absolute numpty. Doesn't matter, though, because Patterson has got Vert in his pocket.
You ruined it.
It was close. Locked at 2 apiece, it was time for Vinny to show Madrid what they were missing.
I'm disgusted with it.
And with 1 penalty left to save us, could Anthony Patterson be our hero once more?
Game over, man. It's game over.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be saying Sunderland are going to get Trent Alexander-Arnold and Vinicius Jr. on a free transfer from bloody FC25 rewards, and they're going to cost them in a Champions League final against Real Madrid, their ex-clubs. I got nothing else for you guys. I got nothing else for you. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do so to help my pain. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Trent!